Hey guys, what is up? My name is Megan and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe, and welcome to today's video, which is another special edition haul. If you want to see more of them, I have a playlist I can leave in the cards for you guys, but as I mentioned in my last special edition haul, which was a pretty solid one, I'm really excited for this pile. There's a few I've been looking forward to owning for a really long time, and a few other random bits and pieces. I will say all of my special editions for this time are romance. We have a lot of Eternal Embers and probably Smut, with a few other subscriptions here and there as well. Also, peep the new bookshelves. I did my bookshelves, like I redid my entire shelves, and we can finally sit in front of clean shelves. We are in the romance section, and as you can see, I have a lot of my special editions poking out, and I'm really at a place where I feel like my special edition collecting has like honed into exactly what it is I want, so I'm even more excited. And let's skip all the jibber jabber and let's just hop on to it. Into it, onto it, what am I saying? Let's get going. First off, I will say I am wearing a bookish shirt which says "Saddle Up with a Good Book." There's like a cowboy hat and a book stack, which comes from probably Smut. I love it. It's making me want to switch my subscription to like the book and t-shirt. So, first book on my stack was the Hello Lovely for July? June? I think July, but again, I'm not sure. And it is Let Love Rule by France M. Thompson, and this is what it looks like. It's still in the wrapping, hence why it's a little bit more shiny. But this is it, and this is like a smutty one. I think it's like Black Cat Golden Retriever. I hadn't heard of this book at all, but I was really interested in the trope, so I decided to like not skip on this month. Will I love it or not? I am not sure because I haven't heard anything about this book, but I'm assuming it's something I could love, and I like this cover a lot more than its original one, so I am happy, but I'm like not most excited for this, but it's part of the haul, folks. Then, something that might surprise a few of you, and I don't really know like what to say for that. It is Founded on Deception by Kat Singleton. This is the third book in the mixtape series, and it is from cover to cover. So this is what it looks like. It's a hardcover book, and it has like the foiling, and it looks like a mixtape, which if you are new to my channel, you might not understand the confusion, but this series has been very hit or miss for me, as is this author. I read the first book in this series a couple of years back. I made a whole vlog about it, where I tried to see if the marketing on TikTok for TikTok books was accurate, like when authors were pitching their books, and I fell in love, gave the first book, which is Founded on Goodbye, 5 stars. I then read the sequel to it, which like second book in the series, I think 1 or 2 years ago now, and I gave that one 1 star, and I hated it with a very big passion. I never 1-starred books, but that one I just had to, and that means we are left here with book 3, and I wasn't sure if I was going to continue the series, but someone was selling this on Facebook for, I believe, like the equivalent of about $15 Canadian for a special edition, and I thought maybe this is going to be one I love. If not, it's cheaper to get it that way than it would be the regular print version, so I just bit the bullet. It's also signed by the author, so I'm hoping we continue on the trend and have this be a 4 or 5-star read, because of who we are following, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Then we can move on to Probably Smut. So for Probably Smut, I actually have one of the like monthly books, and I also have special editions that they did that was like only for signings or for the members of Probably Smut, that you can like order it and ship it to you. If not, it was a signing exclusive. So we'll start with like the regular monthly book, which is still wrapped up neatly. So let me take these things out of here. And we have Crossroads by Devney Perry, which is the shirt that went along with this. This looks like kind of like if you would bind your own book, and Devney Perry does do book bindings. It's like a hobby of hers, so let me unwrap and see the inside. But I really liked that concept. I think it was different, and probably Smut have rarely done hardcover books. They usually do paperback, so it's very much just kind of like a rebind feel of the book. I don't think it's signed. No, it's not. So it's just like a regular hardcover. I really like this shade of purple, and it's going to sit there right here with some of my other Devney Perry books. But I just love the vibe and how simplistic but like different it is, so I wanted it for my collection. Obviously this comes with like the annotation kit and some stickers and more book review things from probably Smut to put in the review journal they send when you first subscribe. So love that. And then we can move on to one of the most exciting pieces, I think, and it is the signing exclusive Sullivan Family series. So I don't remember which order these go in, so we're just gonna pretend. One of them is One Touch, and basically they are like these illustrated covers, which is beautiful, and I love the colors of the spines. The back of this one says, "She had no idea, but she had completely ruined me for any other woman, and all it had taken was one touch. Please." And it comes with signed book plates, and these are by Lena Hendricks. Then we have this one, which is very cute. I love the illustrations for this one. And again, the blue cover is fantastic. There's another quote on the back, and it all has to do with like the title. This one has like one look. We also have a One Chance, and these feel very like country vibes, and I'm here for it. This one feels a little bit more autumnal with the colors. And my favorite out of the lot, which really cemented that like I wanted to purchase these, is this one, which is a One Night. This is like my favorite color palette. I love the colors. I love the illustrations of the characters on here. And again, with the quote. I just don't know if this is accidental pregnancy or not. I do know this is the last book in the series, but yeah. So these were really, like, they were signing exclusives, so you can't get them anywhere, and I think that's really cool. I love collecting signing exclusives, and they look stunning all together once I'm going to have figured out the proper order to put them in. And finally, we can move on to Eternal Embers, which I have 4 books from, and honestly, super excited about all of them. The first are 2 books in a series, and that is these 2 right here, which the floppy and the size of these 2 are unmatched. These are like the Seasons of Revenge books by Morgan Elizabeth. The first one is "'Tis the Season for Revenge," and it is obviously Christmas inspired, which, hello, love that for me. And I love the vibe of this. Like, oh, there's even some stuff in here that I didn't see. These were some monthly books that I purchased off someone on Facebook groups yet again. So this one is hand signed, and as I said, it's Christmas. And the other one is Cruel Summer, which I feel like I should be reading at this time of year. Again, love the color palette for this one. And it is also hand signed, and I will say I'm not the biggest fan of the original covers of these, and so I've never purchased them, but I did like have some interest in these, so when someone was selling them for very cheap, I decided to pick them up. I know they did books 3 and 4 of the series, both in hardcover and paperback, and I'm hoping that once like people get to receiving them, someone will be selling them, and I will be able to complete my collection, because I'm really interested in books 3 and 4. So here we have it. I have the first books at least to be able to read and sit pretty on my shelves, because yes, I do read my special editions. I don't particularly care unless they're like very difficult to find, or I have another copy already. If not, I don't really mind. And then my two like unicorns of this haul. One is Redeemed by Lauren Asher. They did this for the Larry box and are planning on finishing the series this fall. So obviously my aim here is to complete the entire series of Formula 1 books by Lauren Asher. But like this cover is stunning. There's like, again, this is wrapped, but there's foiling on here and the Formula 1, and then there's like a bunch of flowers. This is a very dark cover, so it might be a little bit hard to see, and then there's kind of like this cross stitch or whatever with a quote on the back. I haven't opened it yet. I don't remember if this is signed or not, or if there's like fun chapter headers, but either way, this looks stunning, and it's gonna go with the rest of my Lauren Asher, which is right here. And then one I can't believe I finally have my hands on is Heartless by Elsie Silver, which is the Eternal Embers edition with Logan's Library that they did, and they are also doing another book in the series. I think at the end of August the open pre-orders are happening, so don't miss out if you were looking. But this is Chef's Kiss. It's even prettier in person, and like the back is stunning. Again, I got this one wrapped. This I actually found on Pango. As a Canadian, you can't sell on Pango, but if you have a US address, you can buy books from Pango, which I did not know until I tried to hunt this down and found it for like the most reasonable price I had seen on Pango, and so I tried it and it worked, so I'm very excited. And I hadn't even realized this book was still going to be wrapped. It's in perfect condition and like it's beautiful. This will obviously go with like my cowboy romances and small town shelf, which I have made, which I will be filming a bookshelf tour for you guys soon, but like just know that this is going to be front and center somewhere. I will say these are like tinier paperbacks, which compared to like these, they are very much tinier, and I wish they would have done them in these editions, but either way they are stunning, beautiful. Chef's Kiss, and I can't wait to have the completed series of this eventually and more books in this series once they do that collaboration box. So those were all the books in my haul this time around. I still have a few books in my stackery that came in a little bit later that I am waiting to ship to me, so it's not the end of these hauls, unfortunately, for my wallet. There's like two really good ones that are waiting right now, and obviously I have my subscription boxes that also sometimes ship there. If you would like a video on stackery and my thoughts about it as a Canadian that uses the service in the US, do let me know, because I would love to chat about it with you guys. But other than that, let me know which edition is your favorite, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye guys, happy reading!